Forfeit.
52%.
So basketball is just tremendous.
It was a beautiful idea by Gray, just a little bit out of reach for Wilson, and a turnover for the U.S. Cheryl Reeve just trying to find that right combination. Early substitution. Becky Massey going to check in.
Don't know
and
nothing
Linsky
at all.
drove
People
really
talk, but they
good
don't
3.5
say
minutes to start this
nothing.
game.
I don't know,
Go to the
they
bench.
don't
What a
know
matchup
nothing
between
at all.
two-time Defensive Player of the Year, Asia Wilson and Emma Meeseman. That's going to be a battle.
Meeseman got free for a second.
Emma Meeseman, that's going to be a battle.
All these girls, I don't want none of them. I know Ireland Dove was one of them. I want something outside struggling, but the purpose on the inside is
impeccable, and she knows how to put it right in your hands.
Von Lowe
all I
can hit the
know
three.
is I don't know nothing at all. People talk, but they don't say nothing.
Collier.
All I know is I
Aggressive,
don't
knocked
know
out back by
nothing
Massey.
at all. No,
Just to go back to your earlier point of the difference of Japan and
Yeah,
Belgium,
the word
it feels like, and here's that
corrupted.
dime again from Chelsea Gray.
Yeah, Chelsea Gray with great vision, and you see all the defenders with their eyes on Gray. Because she can also score it. But here comes Brianna Stewart, who looks real crispy early, Noah.
3 for 3, and Taurasi can't get in on the party. He got knocked around, but Wilson will get the second chance for the Americans.
All I know is I
Wilson on
don't know
Meeseman and a
nothing
travel
at all.
foul.
People talk, but they don't say
The
nothing.
structure of this Belgium offense, they're running everything really, it feels like, through Meeseman in the middle of the court, and her decision-making is pristine.
That's their
I
strength.
don't care
that
about
can
nothing.
pass, that can move, that are mobile. Even Linskins. You know, Cheryl Reeve mentioned Linskins liking Janelle McCarville. So you remember Janelle McCarville, who played for Minnesota, could pass it very well.
29-year-old Antonio Delara, playing in Spain, averaged 6 points per game last season.
And they need Delara to get going. She was 1 for 9 against Germany. They need her offense. Nice jump shooter.
Stewart takes the contact and will shoot 2. Aggressive mindset for Brianna Stewart in this first quarter.
No,
Delara here with a little bit of a hesitation. The United States does not close that gap of help quick enough. And it's hard in the middle of the floor, right? To help in that situation.
Perfect start so far, so Stewie did pick up the foul on the other end. Belgium with 2 team fouls early in this one. The U.S. with 1. The United States looking to match what Germany did in its first 2 games.
On site with heavy fat, Molly, my ice. I got crystal white ice.
Between the 2 of them, Stewart up to 8 points of the 12. Wilson has the other 4. So your 1-2 punch with all 12. As Meeseman says, I can do it just like you.
That midi is something that Emma Meeseman is known for, and it's always off of movement.
Captain of this team, 25 points from Meeseman in that first loss to Germany. Steele, Von Lowe, lost it. Wilson, numbers for the Americans if they push. Gray, leave it. Stewart in transition for 3.
Oh, Brianna Stewart has the eye of the tiger to start this game.
11 points on 4 of 4 shooting for Stewie. Meeseman get it inside, and Massey just bobbled it out of bounds.
But the thing about Brianna Stewart is she's tough to match up with in terms of her length. I mean, when you look at the wingspan, Emma Meeseman first hitting that jump shot, cutting out to the wing. But with Brianna Stewart's length, how can you contest that? And the vertical?
Especially when she's hitting the tough bucket she has already.
Oh, yeah, you could tell. I would just keep running plays to her.
Nice full run, they kept
her in the game as opposed to Wilson. Wilson's going to get the early breather along with Gray.
Do it
and Griner
on
on the
spinning
floor. And we'll see
highlight.
how much more involved Brittany Griner is in this second game as opposed to the first against Japan. They go right at her. One-on-one with Meeseman. Drop step. Can't finish. And a late foul is called. It'll be 2 free throws for Griner, and Meeseman is looking puzzled under the basket.
Excellent decision by Cheryl Reeve. Because she knew matchup-wise, if she put Brittany Griner in, Emma Meeseman was going to have to guard her. Get Meeseman a foul. It's a good way to deal with her, is to get her on the bench.
So Meeseman will pick up her first.
Oh my God!
And
how did I make?
Head coach
How does
for
that go
Belgium,
in? What the
Rashid
fuck?
Mazon, not
Give
thrilled.
a dick.
You have to do something when Brittney Griner touches the ball. At 6'9", right away. She's either going to draw an extra defender or she will score, especially when she catches it that close to the low block.
Looks like Maxwella, Lizoa, and Bakwa will check in after the free throw for Belgium as Griner does convert and extend this U.S. lead to 5.
I'm excited to see Lizoa and Bakwa in this particular matchup because of the toughness, the athleticism she brings, and she caused the United States some trouble in that earlier matchup you mentioned, in February.
It was an 81-79 U.S. win, but the Americans trailed by 13 points in the second half. Pump, Niesemann, drive and kick. Von Lowe, forced and pulled through. Tough for the Belgium. Stewart leaves it for Taurasi. Tees it up.
Oh, this shit's still the same, right? Oh my God, this shit is OD. Like oh my God, it's on 90. Oh my God.
Von Lowe, step into another one. Drills another one.
The thing about Von Lowe is she doesn't have to have her feet perfectly set to get that shot off, and she's just as good at assisting as she is shooting it. So you don't know what she's gonna do with the ball in her hand.
Too strong.
I gotta like try to beat the fuck out of them. I can't be playing around because they'll come back, bro.
Niesemann around the screen. Zola and Bakwa. 3 minutes to play in this opening quarter. Belgium riding the wave this crowd has provided. Oh, that's a bomb! It goes! A personal 8-0 run from Julie Von Lowe. And Belgium with a lead. Double on Griner. Short. Von Lowe pulls off one. That heat check. Right there. That is the literal definition.
Von Lowe said, why not?
Julie hooping.
Another turnover for the U.S.
But you already knew Julie was going to hoop, though. Come on now.
Lizoa and Bakwa. Niesemann. Niesemann, 6 points and 2 assists already. DeLaura, a great cut. And foul. Free throws coming for Lizoa and Bakwa.
Both these teams are gassed, but Von Lowe even gets a taller defender in Nafisa Collier with the step back. Brings Diana Taurasi off of a screen. No one steps up and hits a three. The quick release. Plum couldn't get a hand in her vision. And the high arc. That's how you get the crowd into a game. When you've already got an advantage.
Cheryl Reeve is just searching for the right combination right now. Sabrina Ionescu, Jewel Lloyd, and Alyssa Thomas all hop off the bench. A'ja Wilson comes back in along with Griner.
And something that Cheryl Reeve talked about in practice is we've got to be more physical defensively. Because of the FIBA rules, we can do that. We can be more physical with ball handlers. We can get into the body. We have not
oh my God.
From the perimeter defense of the United States.
56 straight Olympic wins for the U.S. and Belgium riding its crowd, hoping they can sustain this for 40 minutes. Wilson gets inside, sweeps it too strong. Griner, offensive board, and put back.
That's automatic from Brittney Griner, and nothing Emma Meeseman can do in that situation because she doesn't want to pick up her second foul.
Zoa and Bakwa lost it momentarily. Von Lowe, shimmy shake. Von Lowe off the Meeseman screen.
Oh my God.
Bounce it, Meeseman, back door, 5 to shoot. DeLaura has to pull.
He didn't have to do all that though.
Wilson in transition. Wilson on a mission in transition. And they're going to call that a walk.
Yeah, Belgium did a nice job of getting back in defensive transition, but there might have been some contact there on the arm of Wilson, as you see Cheryl Reeve explaining to the official. Oh yeah, she got her on the hand. It looked like might have gotten her on that left arm a little bit as she turned.
It's already the 5th turnover for the USA in this first quarter.
But again, that's one of those situations where FIBA basketball is officiated a little differently.
Linskens is back on the floor for Belgium. And that's going to be a kick ball. Alyssa Thomas got a foot. This is,
no.
You talked about the assist numbers from the first game for the U.S. It felt like they were spreading the ball so efficiently. Only 4 assists so far in this game for the U.S. compared to 5 turnovers in this opening.
They're not getting as much transition. A lot of those assists were coming in the open court for the United States against Japan.
Bounce it. Linskens pulls.
You didn't even forget that I'm not ready for love.
Just under a minute to play. 2 for 1 opportunity here for the U.S. Ionescu in for Wilson. Right back to her. Ionescu, baseline drive, gets underneath. Wild attempt, no. Who else to clean it up? Alyssa Thomas just does a little bit of everything.
That's a decision by Cheryl Reed. What did we talk about? Physical defense. Well, here comes Alyssa Thomas. We saw her a moment ago in a possession. She's going to set the tone in terms of physicality on that end, but nice putback as well.
DeLaura in a crowd, lost it. Nice job, good hands by Wilson. Thomas in
transition. Oh my goodness.
Ionescu filling the lane. Over the top of Linskens for the bucket. Get up the floor quickly. DeLaura behind the defensive foul. The U.S. just fell asleep at the wheel right there. Belgium takes advantage.
Oh, what a beautiful pass. Full court by Von Lowe. Going back to Alyssa Thomas. Gets bumped, doesn't matter. That's what she does so well on the offensive end, is run the break as a point forward.
Von Lowe will get a much-deserved breather with 4.3 seconds left in this opening quarter as she goes to the bench, and she has been the biggest catalyst potentially for this Belgian squad. Officially got her down at 7 points, along with 3 rebounds in the opening 9 minutes and 56 seconds.
She's having a nice season in the WNBA as well.
Is.
About 9 points per game, 5 assists, just a lot of fun for Washington Mystics.
A great find there in D.C. Had 18 points and 6 dimes in the loss to Germany as well. DeLaura ties this game and then goes to the bench. A little offense-defense action as Belgium will get.
Dream Team was too old, man. They can't fuck with us. I ain't gonna lie.
Jewel Lloyd is fouled. Belgium did have a foul to give. And Ramette will go to help her up.
Shit.
So 2.1
Patrick Chewing
on the clock. And let's see what type of
shot
the United States can get here. Griner's got Linskens, who does have a little more size down low. That means Wilson probably has a little bit more of a mismatch with the size. Get it to Lloyd instead in the corner. Tries the 3. And can't hit at the end of the quarter. We are all even at 23 with a ton of energy.
Oh my God. This ain't a good matchup. I'm gonna rock with it though.
Clinical White provides 2 shades whiter teeth and 24/7 sensitivity protection. I think it's a great product. It's gonna help a lot of patients. Clean Ultra Oatly Magic Eraser.
Scrubbing powered magic eraser and the clean power door. Watch me soaps from here disappear. Why is it brown like that? Ultra Oatly melted on site. Make a break. New Ultra Oatly Magic Eraser. I am bad person. Tell me, am I crazy? I don't know that. It was good. Jordan get respect you. I have zero divorce. No sex. I'm delusional. I'm maniacal.
6 shit.
I think I'm better than everyone else. I want to take what's yours and never give it back.
Still hood, nigga.
Am I a bad person? Tell me, am I?
Oh, wrong person. What am I doing though?
Does that make me a bad person? Tell me, does it?
Well, China, I think it's safe to say that this essentially tells us the story of that first quarter.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean,
My fault.
turnovers, 5 assists for the United States when it was such an advantage on the assist and the ball movement versus Japan. But Belgium has done a nice job defensively and on offense, which allows them to get back and get set. And there has been no transition for the United States.
It is loud in here, so communication can be a little bit more difficult than maybe what we saw against Japan as Wilson drives, floats it up, and banks it home.
Too easy.
And with Wilson, who had the early 4 points.
Oh my God.
Will give the Americans a chance to extend this to a 2-possession lead. Belgium has just played with such great energy to start this game. Great feed inside, Wilson to Griner.
I've enjoyed watching A'ja Wilson play with Brittney Griner. We saw some nice passes, some high-low, just working together really well against Japan. And as you talked about, Noah, A'ja's been looking forward to playing with BG and not against her.
Meets the man. Way too much space.
Yeah, not sure why the United States is having such trouble closing out on Emma Meeseman.
Oh my God.
On that short jump shot. Going back, you see the collapse. Wilson there helping. And that's what makes Emma Meeseman difficult, is your help usually comes from your big on that backside. But Emma Meeseman can stretch the floor, so you got to be able to get out and contest. And you cannot overhelp.
Melissa Thomas going to the free throw at 65% this season. Has been so great. The Connecticut Sun have played so well. A little bit of a limp to the finish line before the All-Star break, but expect a great second half from that team led by, do they call her Miss Triple Double now? Is that official?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Very official. The record books confirm it all.
Ramette. Zoe Mbakwa. Linskins, Meeseman on the floor. Zoe Mbakwa missed the first one. Got it back initially. Loose ball picked up by Ionescu. Massey rounds out the 5 for Belgium. Ionescu finds Lloyd around to Thomas. Sneaks past, and they're going to call that bump. Massey's a little late to the spot. So Griner, Wilson, Lloyd, Ionescu, and Thomas, the 5 that finished the first quarter, start this second quarter. Aaliyah Copper and Jackie Young have not hit the floor quite yet, as Zoe Mbakwa will sit, and Von Lowe will check in. Highly efficient first quarter to the point guard. Ionescu with a couple of threes late in that game against Japan. Probes through, 9 to shoot. Griner, mismatch, doubled immediately. Cross court, Lloyd, touch pass, Thomas pushes it through.
Belgium was switching defensively and just got caught overloading on one side of the floor. Great ball movement by the United States.
Driving kick, swing it, Von Lowe.
He can shoot.
Not there. U.S. has scored the first 6 of this second quarter, looking to extend even further here. Ionescu with the advantage, threw it away. Americans recover defensively. Von Lowe has been aggressive, looking for her own offense here.
I was going to say, I don't know if you can go under the screen on her.
Linskins, Ramette, the smallest one in there, comes right with the offensive board. Von Lowe rejects. And finishes.
And you pulled Brittney Griner out.
Dangerous.
Oh my God.
Meeseman got a hand on it. Jewel Lloyd's going to pick up the foul.
Von Lowe just easily getting to the rim, and Brittney Griner has to respect the shooting of the bigs for Belgium, so she's pulled way out. The other defender has to come over and get outside the arc.
We heard it from Kareth, only a 6-mile trip to the Belgian border, and their fans have come out in full support. Von Lowe give him a show. Missed that one, back tap, Massey couldn't get there in time. So Von Lowe leads the way with 9 points for Belgium. Meeseman has 8. Those are your 2 stars. Von Lowe, as mentioned, in her rookie season, the W, 31 years old. As Thomas will bring it here. Stewart back in the game for Griner. Thomas looking to get it to Wilson. Lloyd, pump, drive, Lloyd, float, no. Thomas always relentless on the glass. They draw up the contact.
Not enough spacing for Alyssa Thomas to get the ball to A'ja Wilson, and sometimes because Thomas is not a shooter, she struggles to create that space to get the post entry pass there.
DeLauro checking for Becky Massey. Sister Billie Massey also on this team. Did not play in that first game, but for Becky, she just picked up the 3rd foul. So she'll have to be careful since you come back in, and Thomas continues to draw contact. We'll get 2 free throws here. DeLauro goes over the top.
Alyssa Thomas has matched the physicality of Belgium. And if you're not straight up vertical, you run the risk of getting that foul call, period.
The unorthodox delivery from Thomas at the free throw line, but you can't argue with the result right there. How about that start? We saw Breanna Stewart perfect from the field. Alyssa Thomas perfect from the field and from the free throw line, and has provided the spark necessary for Cheryl Reeve off the bench. Von Lowe on the outside. Meeseman sets the screen. Von Lowe inside, hooks it, somehow gets the Linskin, swing it. Meeseman short.
But that's all created by Von Lowe's penetration. The United States has to shut that down.
Stewart on the attack, fades and finishes. Breanna Stewart taking over this game for the U.S. 13 points to lead on the scores, and with 6:39 to play in the second.
Bitch on LeBron James. I'll be a good sport and get him in here, man. Oh my God. Oh. I missed it. Oh my God, I'm ass. Come on, greatness on. Come on, that's good defense, bro.
Attrition with this team, and they're so deep, so talented that at some point, you know, they're going to make their runs and make it incredibly difficult to sustain your level on the other side.
Yeah, I felt like right before that break, Belgium was really wearing down. They looked tired, and Cheryl Reeve has been able to make substitutions at will because of the depth of the United States.
Betsy Manunga is on the floor for the first time all Michigan. She is so tough, putting the ball in the bucket.
It's the strength and power, but still nimble.
12-6 advantage in the quarter for the U.S. Stewie curling, trying to kick it, and it'll stay here with half the shot clock on.
And Belgium is ready for Breanna Stewart with how well she has played to this moment. They had 2 defenders ready to cut in. But look at Emma Meeseman with a soft touch. Such a delicate balance of power and finesse.
Wilson attacks, can't finish. Rebound again to Thomas. Fighting, Thomas gets it outside. Around it goes. Ionescu, 3. Rebound, Lloyd, and throws it away. DeLauro on 2, slows it down. Off the screen from Manunga. Meeseman, handoff. Remette. Back to Meeseman. DeLauro with 7 on the clock. Working on Thomas. Spins inside and in and out. Look good off the hand. Thomas looking for some early offense. Ionescu. Jab, feed. Wilson inside for 2.
Just a beautiful delivery there. And A'ja Wilson was able to create enough space between her and Emma Meeseman to create that catch and finish.
Bounce it, beautiful time. Oh, a volleyball spike for Stewart.
Breanna Stewart is playing 0 games with Belgium tonight.
She had Breanna's secret stuff this morning. I can promise you that much.
Stewie's something. I don't know. We're gonna come up with
your defense, Drew.
That went a little long from Randall.
Oh my, yeah. I can't beat the fuck out of them bitches.
U.S. looking for its first double-digit advantage. Lloyd, triple, bottom.
It's a big shot.
Timeout, Belgium. The U.S. outscoring the Belgians by 11 in this second. They take the double-digit lead with 4:46 to play in this opening half. And Breanna Stewart has been the catalyst. 13 points, 5 of 5 shooting, 2 of 2 at the free throw line, couple of assists, a rebound, and then doing it as well on the defensive end.
Well, so much of it was that 7'1" wingspan and her ability to create separation over the defense. I mean, that is well contested, but Stewart still able to score. And at 6'4", can put it on the deck and just rise and fire, showing so much versatility and why she's one of the best in the world. Running out in transition, hit the long ball. This is when I knew Belgium was in trouble because Stewie has struggled a little bit with the long ball in WNBA season. Not tonight, taking contact, doing all the things, including that monster block.
And you've seen the passion she's come out with as well. And that's what the Olympics brings out. We certainly see it from the other countries, but all of these women have really talked about how much it means for them to play for the U.S., accepting their roles, and really going out there and just coming together as a singular unit to win the gold medal.
Yeah, and this environment, Breanna Stewart is very familiar with. She's played in EuroLeague championships. She's played internationally against crowds like this. So that is where the experience of this United States team comes into play. We mentioned it yesterday, but the second time in history,
I'm missing these shots, bro. Like, come on, man.
Gold or World Cup gold. So they've been in these.
Oh my God, Drew.
Not on U.S. soil.
Just past the midway point of this second quarter, the U.S. leading the bench points 19-2. And then that depth providing imperative at times through these first couple of games. A foul ball on Lloyd on the outside. Just the second team foul on the U.S. Belgium very much already into the penalty. Belgium's already taken all of its timeouts in this first half. The United States still with 2 to work with for those final 4.5 minutes.
This is an important offensive possession for Belgium. Trying to stay within single digits distance and great contest. Was that Alyssa Thomas?
It was.
Boy, she has been a problem.
Stewart to Lloyd.
Oh my God, Jewel. Ooh.
And a nice rebound there by Lizoa Mbakwa. Crowd trying to will Belgium back into this.
I don't know if Scottie Pippen thinks I see him or not, but you know what I'm saying? Like you're still just not there. Like, I don't know what to tell you, man. Like, y'all got to guard KD. Like, I don't know why y'all leave him wide open.
Up ahead for Lloyd. Lloyd beats the defense down the floor.
You have felt Alyssa Thomas's impact in this game since the moment she stepped on the court.
Ooh.
Her physicality, the level of aggressiveness, and the fact that she can do multiple things, her versatility defensively and offensively is so great. I mean, right now she's guarding a perimeter player. She doesn't do that unless she's on a switch in the WNBA.
Oh, what a finish. That's absurd from Miesemann.
I'll be getting back to
one of the teams every Olympics for the United States as Stewart stays perfect again. Another tough bucket running towards the rim.
What do you do? I mean, if you are Belgium, what do you do with Breanna Stewart?
Pray?
I mean, that's a start.
As Lizoa Mbakwa forces the issue, and she will get 2 free throws. The United States
haven't talked to nobody.
Right now, leaning on Stewart, 6 of 6 from the floor, 15 points. Stay tuned for today's halftime show, brought to you by State Farm. It's a great point, as Jackie Young will check in for the first time here tonight. Jewel Lloyd gave some really good minutes. We'll take a seat. Alyssa Thomas played well in the first game against Japan. 2 points, 6 rebounds, 1 assist. But what you see with the United States every Olympics is each game has its own personality, its own identity, and it feels like there's a different player that steps up and makes a bigger impact with each one.
Yeah, I mean, it had been about a decade since Alyssa Thomas was involved in basketball, because she said, I just didn't think my style of play really fit what they were looking to do. But Cheryl Reed picked up the phone in December 2021 as soon as she was getting ready to get things going and said, no, there's a place for you here. And she mentioned Alyssa's favorite word, which is defense. She said, we're going to be rooted and grounded on the defensive end, and that encouraged Thomas to get back involved with USA. And you see the impact that she is having in this game right now.
Linskin's back on the floor. Stewart thought about it. Ionescu surveys off the screen from Stewie. Circles. Ionescu in traffic. Nearly had it knocked away. Got it back. Oh, rejected. Absolutely gummed by Linskins. DeLaura to the trailing Linskins. Nieseman calling for it with Young on her in the post. Right back to DeLaura. Tees up the three. Knocks it down. Timeout, Cheryl Reed. Belgium back with an 8.
Oh.
2:27 to play in this first half. Let's check in with KB.
Well, guys, we have to continue to give a lot of credit to this crowd, heavily tilted towards Belgium. I'm about 15 feet from the bench. I can usually overhear a few things. I can't hear anything, it's so loud. Also can't even read lips over here because the team has to huddle up so tight to hear each other. Even before this game tipped off, you could feel the crowd. Diana Taurasi heard the crowd roar. She was in the layup line. She got a huge grin on her face. Knowing that the crowd is against them so much, it activated the competitor in her.
She doesn't mind being the villain every once in a while. BT is happy to quiet this crowd as much as she possibly can.
Unfazed. Unfazed. Oh my God.
But again, she's been in these environments a number of years that she played internationally in Russia and won championships, her and Sue Bird. And you know, this crowd is something that you invite when you want to be the best and you want to play at the highest level, no matter what country we're talking about. The United States.
They just want to get reactions from me.
International experience that prepares you for this.
A couple of players on this team have talked about how much they enjoy that when you get internationally, but especially when you get to Olympics. It's no men, women, it's just basketball. Everybody here appreciates the basketball that they get to see on the floor. We're feeling that with this environment here tonight. It is off the charts. Stewie, that's a tough one. First miss. Long rebound, track down, and that is going to stay with the U.S. And
a little pressure from Alyssa Thomas.
Yep.
Wow, he got me. He got me.
Couldn't quite keep her feet. Another look right there.
Yeah, had a toe right on the line.
Well, press 14 for the U.S.
I think what this thing is Bogart. I put that bitch like a porn star. Pull up every which way foreign cars. And you are so fake.
Back and see what the floor looked like, but A'ja Wilson clearly did not have good position to make that catch.
Oh shit.
U.S. turnover. 2 minutes to play in the first half.
Mm-hmm.
And the U.S. closed this quarter on a high. Take control of this game and a half. Dangerous pass, nearly taken up. Stay on this side of the court with 8 to shoot. So Cheryl Reed riding both Alyssa Thomas and Sabrina Ionescu. They've played this entire second quarter. Wilson, Stewart, Young round out the 5. Nieseman in there with Linskins, Von Lowe, Claysons, and DeLaura. DeLaura was cutting, knocked out of bounds. Ionescu, no, it's off of DeLaura. And goes to the U.S. Get it to Sabrina Ionescu, had 11 points in that first win over Japan. But Cheryl Reed really praised her passing and her playing transition are helping the team as Wilson just ducks inside. Patience for the Deuce.
Yeah, really good look and good finish at the rim by A'ja Wilson. And I thought it was Sabrina's a couple things. Her willingness to be the ball handler and lead the break. But also, Bethany Poe shooting. The United States really needed that. I mean, it was abysmal against Japan.
High sponsor by UNESCO, but it'll go to Belgium with 1:10 remaining in this first half. 10-point cushion right now. Belgium shot it pretty well in that first quarter, but the three-point percentage has dipped off now, just 2 of 12 from downtown. Here's the number. Mason inside Linskins, working on Wilson. Goes right to it. Stewart. Thomas off the screen. Bully ball inside, can't finish. Wilson there, can't clean it up. Stays here, out of bounds.
Good activity for the United States, just not able to capitalize. But going back to Linskins, good catch, sizes up Wilson, lefty hook shot. Impressed with her so far.
14 to shoot, in for Young. Baseline drive, Stewart all alone, triple, in and out.
Ooh.
4-second difference, shot clock to game clock. Von Lowe says, slow it down, get a good one. U.S. does have a foul to give. 10 to shoot.
She's gonna hit this. She's gonna hit this.
Step back, 3 ball.
Ooh.
Rebound vacuumed in by Wilson. Knocked away. Linskins has it. A little bit short places. Rebound, Wilson. That's how this first half is going to come to a close.
I got 2 different type of girls. I'm in a whole different world. What are you talking about, Donna?
This one's being played at night, you would think it would suit Schmiedler.
15.
Mentioned earlier about Vekic, who has
I'm not
13
missing
WTA
those.
finals throughout her career. None of them on clay, all of them coming on quicker surfaces. Schmiedler, 3 titles, 2 times a runner-up on the WTA Tour, and 3 of those finals on clay. Imagine it would be Vekic who would be playing most of the front foot tennis today, so the court should be a little bit slower due to the cooler air. Make it a little tougher for Vekic to hit through her opponent. So discipline will be key.
That means it was on.
That's when you factor in. There is a little bit of fatigue there for Vekic. Discipline might be tough in terms of trying to build the point rather than trying to finish it early.
Oh my God.
Fastest of serves that Schmiedler possesses, particularly the second serve. Again, with the slower conditions tonight, will not be as attackable as others have got on top of in the past. Steady first game from Schmiedler. Which is slow and steady wins the race as far as her game style is concerned. Pretty well rounded off both wings. A huge serve. She's mentioned herself in terms of saying that sometimes she doesn't make a quick decision, can hesitate, often being nervous, which has led to a few losses. She's struggled with that when she was a bright junior, and then maybe struggled to deal with the expectation early on. But it's certainly carved out a decent career for herself. Got to world number 26 early on in her career. Now world number 67.
Donna, thanks for representing Croatia.
Well, that's the combo that we have seen a lot over the last few weeks. The serve and the forehand.
Oh my God, I'm not missing one, KD. I like literally, I think I'm not missing.
From Schmiedler. Vekic was in control of the point. A little surprised she went for the drop shot here, because Vekic was moving forward anyway. But great foot speed from the Slovakian.
Bitch move.
The exchanges will be vital, in particular for Vekic, who, as I say, I think will be a little fatigued. Has had over an hour and 15 minutes more on court than her opponent. But it's more been the accumulation of matches prior to the Olympic Games. As well as the late finish last night. Last night's match, incidentally, a minute under 3 hours.
Bitch on LeBron James.
It's going to be the challenge for Schmiedler to get the ball away from that forehand. Certainly not present any opportunities for Vekic to wind up and go big, as she did here, jumping on that one. It's a game apiece. Incidentally, Schmiedler has already won the same amount of games as she did the last time these two met, where Vekic won 6-love, 6-1 in Luxembourg in 2018.
Yeah.
Love 15.
Used for Schmiedler, is it?
Oh my
It was a
God.
long time ago.
Yeah, bitch. Shit. I'm a walking lick, but you digs ain't taking shit.
Which will feel
I'm
they're
at pull
improved
up.
players since then.
Bitch on LeBron James.
13.
It's on LeBron James. Come on now.
Fierce return. Smart play from Schmiedlova. She's well aware of the lactic acid, no doubt, in the legs for Vekic, perhaps
13.
especially early on here. Getting her to push hard to get to that drop shot.
Oh my God.
40. 13.
Bro.
That's not a great sign this early in the match.
Deuce.
As I say, it did feel with Schmiedlova against Krejcikova in the previous round, Krejcikova certainly didn't look to be at full capacity. I enjoyed that one. Talked about how she's mostly a defensive player, but every now and then she can certainly connect with the ball. It's a great shot, isn't it, with the eyes
Why?
wide open.
Game for Schmiedlova. Schmiedlova leads 2 games to 1.
A look of concern from Vekic. Schmiedlova 2-1 in front. I love the camera work here. The quick footwork from Schmiedlova. Can run all day, one of the fittest players on tour.
Come on, man.
Time.
Yeah, I've really created an amazing atmosphere on Chatrier every day. There's been some partying. Almost a classier affair though. The sit-down break there. I have to say, there's some worrying signs for Vekic. Understandably, looks like she is feeling it after last night's exploits. She does have the ability to keep the points short. She'll be hoping she can do that here. Serving 1-2.
Bro. Wait, that went in? Man, what the hell?
Oh, right on onto the baseline. That is a delight.
30-15.
A brilliant counter punch. She's not the easiest player to lob either at 5'10".
Thank you. Tears fall, hit me hard.
30-all.
We talk about fatigue as well. You mentioned how it can sometimes be the heavy legs early on in matches, and this can run off a bit of stiffness. It can also very much be pushing up on the serve. Those are the movements that can often be a struggle. Certainly pushed off on that serve though. Once again backs it up with the forehand.
40-13.
Oh yes, that's a fine, almost off forehand. Totally almost described as an off forehand rather than an inside out forehand. That one's more inside out. This one almost like she played it purposely slightly late, kept the racket head open, fires it away. Big hold, you can sense she's trying to get herself going here in these early exchanges, get the adrenaline going to help her. She's a moment because she tries to stay quite far back to return the second serve of Schmiedler. I wonder whether she'll adjust that position as the match goes on. As I said, it's not the fastest the second serve the Slovakian possesses. That's a bigger return. Took that one earlier.
15-13.
Looking towards her team. We'll try the knot there, although it's part of the coaching team.
Hold on real quick, Donna. Hold on real quick, Donna. What the fuck? What was that? Bro, that shit is so weird. Oh, nah. I swear it'd be like Ghost up here or some shit, bro.
Ionescu put it up after the fact, and the United States in a battle right here with Belgium on their own turf. It's 46-38 after two. Brianna Stewart leading. Doubled in the backcourt. Up ahead, Taurasi. Collier. Oh, dangerous, aggressive pass, and another turnover for Wilson. Just weaving her way through. A reset here for Belgium. They really could use this win after a tough loss against Germany to start these games. Miesemann, Linskens, she can stretch the floor. See if Napheesa Collier will get involved. Only one shot attempt so far, and a foul on the outside is going to go against DeLaura. Second team foul on Belgium in this third quarter. A'ja Wilson with the double-double, 12 points, 12 boards, does have now 6 turnovers, but has been highly effective in this game. She's a plus 15 out on the floor. Jab and drive, lost it again, out of bounds, and they're going to say USA basketball.
That's 2 possessions in a row where Belgium's been able to get really physical with A'ja Wilson.
And they do change the call. 2 officials pointed 2 different ways, and this one definitely looked like it was off of A'ja.
And that looked like a foul to me.
Yes. Well, Linskins gets away with the contact.
It was also old.
12 U.S. turnovers, doubling up in that category.
Older.
We'll see if Belgium can capitalize. That was a tough pass inside. Around the horn it goes. Ramette probes through. Kick it. DeLaura, take it away. No, got it back. 6 on the clock. Hooks it inside for 2.
The United States was disrupted, getting tips and deflections.
What the fuck?
But Belgium is able to corral it and get an easy score. What a pass.
Gray having trouble. Had her pocket picked. Von Lowe. Easy deuce. That's out of bounds off Wilson.
Belgium defensively has turned it up a notch. Right here, the pressure on Chelsea Gray. Von Lowe getting out, finishing right at the rim, and even the next possession after that, a deflection. Just being more physical defensively with the United States.
14 turnovers. This crowd is ready to completely erupt with a bucket here. DeLaura, bounce for Linskins, meets him in cutting for 2.
Emma Neeson's movement without the ball is as good as she is with the ball in her hands.
Kelsey Plum in the game for Gray. And a foul before on the pass as Ramette puts her hand in the air to try to claim it. It felt like the U.S. was starting to pull away in that second quarter. And you mentioned one thing, LaJana. This Belgian team was starting to get a little bit gassed. They found that second win here in the third.
They did. They went into the locker room and definitely collected, in particular on the defensive end. They were not happy with their defense against Germany.
Offensive foul. A moving screen. Miesemann is starting to percolate now with 18 points, 8 of 11 shooting to lead her team, and has a chance to bring this to a 1-possession game with another bucket. One's just a little bit low. Von Lowe is looking for DeLaura.
But going back to Belgium's defense, their loss to Germany, they gave up 50% from the field and 50% from the three-point line. So that has been an emphasis since that loss, and you feel them ratcheting it up here to start the third.
Emma Neeson talked about some of the momentum they had thought they built, almost felt too comfortable after their exhibitions. That was a near turnover that Von Lowe couldn't keep her footing. 10 to work with. And you can see that the urgency is very much back for this Belgian team that they didn't have against Germany.
Well, and Cheryl Reeve showing a lot of trust in Kelsey Plum in this situation, knowing that they really need some good possessions in terms of ball handling. Takes Chelsea Gray out, puts Kelsey Plum in.
And they're going to try to sneak a few minutes of rest from Miesemann here. Get Becky Massey in the game. She had 3 fouls in that first half, so she'll have to play careful. Plum, wonder how much longer Thomas will see the floor, and that's going to be a foul inside on DeLaura. It was Thomas, it felt like, who almost turned the tide, especially in that second quarter for the U.S. So a fresh 14 now. Our officiating crew doing an excellent job in this environment. Three fouls there on Delara. Collier. 7 to work with. Plum has it. Collier on Massey. Spin, bounce, Wilson, bucket.
Beautifully executed. And the United States desperately needed that score to cut some of this momentum.
Midway point of this third quarter. It is just a 6-point game. Remember, these two teams played about 6 months ago in the Olympic qualifying tournament. It was a 13-point Belgium lead in the second half in Belgium before the U.S. made a furious run late. Eventual putback by Breanna Stewart to win it. And now Meesseman back in the game for Remmett.
And these are good minutes for Remmett, in particular defensively. They are without Julie Allemand, who has been a major part of Belgium's surge over the last few years internationally. She is unable to play in the Olympics. Big disappointment for Belgium.
She's missed the WNBA season with the ankle injury. And Remmett has talked about how much they missed her, said that the day they found out, they were practicing here in Lille, and it was a moment of almost stunned silence when they found out officially that Allemand wouldn't be here to play, and now they're trying to play and win for her, knowing how much she is hurting not being able to get out there and help her team.
That was a bad shot.
Clock. Inside for Linskins, bully ball on Stewart, no. And Stewart saves it.
Miss it. What?
Collier in transition. Collier trying to squeeze through a tight window, couldn't do so. Wilson scoops it up. Plum tees it up. Can't hit. Rebound, Collier.
United States has to be very intentional about their offense right now.
Taurasi couldn't finish. Wilson fighting. Belgium has it.
Yeah, not a good possession for the United States.
Meesseman, Linskins is fouled. Taurasi will pick it up. Extended minutes from DT here in this third quarter, and now it looks like Jewell Loyd will change that.
And one thing that Cheryl Reeve has talked about in terms of rotations on this team is really leaning into World Cup, you know, like players that have been in some situations over the last couple of years, that obviously familiarity, the trust that she's developed with players over time, that all comes into play in terms of rotation.
Plaisance is in, has it on the outside. Massey shimmy shake, couple of seconds on the clock, forces it up, nearly got it to go. Good defense by Griner.
Stewart just skied for that rebound.
And now looking to get it done on the other end. Lost it, got it back. Collier.
Oh my goodness.
Who will finally pop the seal off the rim? Massey goes coast to coast and is fouled. Nobody picked up ball, and BG tried to recover just in time.
I would say there are two scenarios that are very similar. You don't want to try to take a charge on LeBron, and I don't know if you want to go to the rim against Brittney Griner. So all respect to Massey in that situation, because she took it right at BG. I was kind of shocked.
That is highly fair to say. There's a reason that A'ja Wilson's so excited to play with her for once. She shot 68% last year from the line. Split the pair. Belgium hanging incredibly tough with the United States national team that has won 56 straight Olympic games. Last loss coming in the 92 Olympics to the unified team. And now with Belgium in the penalty, this will be free throws for the U.S. But you can't discredit what this crowd has brought for Belgium in terms of energy and just the difference in the way they've played from the Germany game to this one here tonight.
Well, there's been so much excitement for this Belgian women's basketball team. Thinking back to even the Tokyo Olympics, a 1-point loss to Japan in the quarterfinals. They're Eurobasket champions. We talked about their performance in that qualifying tournament in February. There's just been a build of excitement, and the crowd has come with it.
That last free throw for Brittney Griner was just the 7th U.S. point in this third quarter. 3 minutes to play. Oh, Club got a hand on it. U.S. point in this third quarter. Vonleh gets it back. 10 to shoot. Vonleh.
This game is actually kind of close, bro.
Driving kick for Lloyd. Back to Collier. Steps back.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Fisher.
It's a long 2 foot on the line, but extends the lead to 8. Meeseman. Will they go back to their star? Linskin's up top. Right on Griner, but too strong. Meeseman got a hand on it. Second chance. Vonleh put it up at the end of the.
How did she almost make that?
A couple of big-time, high degree of difficulty threes go down, but not that time. Collier, another one. Collier again. She sticks it from 3.
Because she's like that.
Timeout Belgium with 2:02 to play in the third, and the U.S. finding some big shots in a critical moment in Lyon.
Come on, why would you reach?
This Kia Turbo Hybrid is built for all the things you've yet to do. Like
it isn't yours anymore, it's my house. I think it's time to get out. Yeah, I think it's time to get out. Yeah. Don't make that.
Belgium has had a lot of the momentum on their side. They have been sloppy in this third quarter, and yet
I could have stole it. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Possessions from Napheesa Collier, and they've outscored Belgium by 3 in this third quarter.
Yeah, those are huge shots by Napheesa Collier for a number of reasons. Coming off of that win over Japan, she said she needed to adjust to the physicality of the game better. And with her at the 3 spot, knocking down the long balls, important for floor spacing. Back in the United States on her team, she was willing to play the power forward position. So keeping up with the speed defensively with guards off of the balance and being able to use her size at 6'1" as an advantage in various spots on the court.
I've been fucking with
She's familiar with Cheryl Reeve and was asked about how similar the lead-up has been, the practices have been to the Minnesota Lynx. She said, yeah, we're doing
that's good defense, bro.
Defense all the time. And you can see that. We'll see if they can continue to lock up for this final 2-minute stretch. Finishing quarters always so important in games like these. Nice drive and finish. Massey goes through the crowd.
And that's how you want to come out of a timeout.
Give me that shit.
And scoring after the United States run.
Right to Griner, turn, and finish. Vonleh, Massey, Claessens, Meeseman, and Ressimon onto the floor. Fade. Oh, Meeseman drills it.
I mean, level of difficulty through the roof.
She doesn't even need to elevate. She just has such perfect touch in that range. Stewart on the attack, floats it up. No. Late whistle comes in, and Stewie will get 2.
And Stewart, who hasn't said much to the officials up to this point, and wondering why it took so long for that whistle to blow.
And now here comes Alyssa Thomas, who was the standout in the first half, replacing Collier after the back-to-back Jays. It will be Stewart at the line. Meeseman, by the way, up to 20 points with 8 of them coming in this third quarter.
I like that Alyssa Thomas has been playing more on the perimeter in these Olympic Games because she's able to use that physicality defensively.
Oh my goodness.
Impact the defense early in a possession.
Well, the one thing we knew about this Belgium team is their size is going to be a legit factor. And you bring in Alyssa Thomas at 6'2", and the physicality, as you mentioned, that she plays with on both ends. It feels like that has been a legit difference maker, especially in that second quarter. We'll see if she can continue here. Vonleh, leave it, around it goes. Lynette And a late whistle does come in again. This time it's going to be to the benefit of Belgium. Elite hands by LaChina Robinson.
Hey, that left hand finally did something for me. Didn't make enough shots with it, but you know.
You know what? You grabbed plenty of rebounds with it, though.
That I did.
So Ramette will go to the floor. Here, come on. Oh, extend the camera.
Oh.
We got to showcase what we just saw.
What about my highlights?
You had them stickums on there.
Look, D-Wave's not the only one around here that's got highlights.
That's
that
what
was
I'm
one,
talking about.
okay?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. 44.3 left in the third. Ramette has been a nice spark plug in that starting lineup. Just the 2 points.
It's like this storm before the calm. We get next to it. For real.
A little bit more of a punch here today, not necessarily with the scoring, but especially on the defense.
My brother.
Stork, drive, force, no. Rebound, BG, tip to herself. BG can't finish. Knocked out to Belgium.
And you see Brittany Griner is upset because she's got to finish those. That's maybe the second one around the cup that should have just been an easy finish with the size advantage. But it's physical down there, and I think you and I were talking about that at one point. It's just Brittany Griner really takes a beating down low. I mean, especially with no defensive 3 seconds.
It's just so hard to officiate a player like her because of how unique of a skill set she brings with the size. And we saw that a lot against Japan, and we're seeing it again here against Belgium. Meesum in, not that time. Shot clock turned off, 5 seconds left here. Plum, leave it, Lloyd at the horn, no. Belgium hanging tough, leads that third quarter by a point, and they're keeping their fans fully engaged in this building. Everybody on their feet at Pierre Mauroy Stadium as the U.S. looks for their 57th straight Olympic win in a battle heading to the fourth.
Once upon a time, there was an infinity. Meticulously crafted to stir your imagination.
Let me see what my girl Donna on. Let me see what Donna on.
Time.
What to say? A chance to serve the match out twice against Kostyuk last night before finally getting over the line in the tiebreaker, saving a match point in the process. Actually, right at the start, both of these players can suffer with nerves.
Oh, it's 5-4.
Kichu has a strong.
Get this first set. Get this first set. Come on.
Times will often go with that first in big moments. Let's wonder how aggressive she'll be here. Serving for the first set at 5-4.
Man, he don't see you, bruh. He just don't see you, man.
Sreda was able to steal the point.
He just don't see you, dog.
So much on the line in this opening set. In terms of belief, maybe for Schmieder, but in terms of probably fitness for Vekic. She's going to have to come from a set down. That will be tough. Done it again. Schmieder once more not reading the drop shot.
13-15.
And once more it's worked a treat for the world number 21.
To 3.
Stork both by Miesemann. Thomas bounce it. Wilson face. Wilson bodying up, and a foul on Masson's going to be her fourth personal. First team foul on either side.
Well, who you thought this was?
That they're going to bring the physicality on defense and let the officials figure it out. They're going to foul some, they're going to push, they're going to poke, and that's absolutely a foul.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not even in legal defensive position.
Well, I was saying this to Dwayne the other day. I'll tell you the same thing, and you can tell me if you agree. I'm not sure I've ever met a basketball player that said, yeah, that was a foul.
Oh, yeah, that's not going to happen.
I hear the fight was, but they just want to talk high scores. Party just dipped off in a white Porsche, and I just ain't been nowhere. Asian well done, still scalpers that would have died for. But I got bigger fish to fry. I'm talking bigger shit than you and I. People losing lives, got instead of losing mine. And if I hold my tongue about it, I get crucified. All this shit on the Bobby night on a Sunday night. Wine over Chattanooga, out here trying to spread the movement. I just got me the Mercedes Pullman. You niggas never heard of it, you gotta hit up Google. Hit your noodle and send a girl to the movies. Look, we ain't in it, we just ghost ride.
A really great hustle by Von Lowe, because that looked like an easy layup for Stewart.
Don't double fault. Don't give her that point.
Maybe she can drop that off Deja.
Do not give her that point, Donna.
So now Stewart up to 20 points herself, tying the game high with Miesemann's 20. 1 out of 2.
Ah, you gave her the point, man.
You got to run your offense through Emma Miesemann if you're Belgium. She's got to at least get a touch every possession.
Thought about it.
Ah, there you go. That shit got it.
Screen, knocked away by Stewart. Lloyd first to the basketball. On the ground, it's going to the U.S.
Great hustle by Jewell Loyd. Did not give up on the possession. She has played some really impactful minutes in this game. Right here, almost got the possession. Ramette looks exhausted, as she should be. It's been a physical battle.
Tired of champagne toast with people that look the way. Peyton and Eli, when diggers call you their brother, your season go out, and they want to see you end up with nothing.
This crowd has been engaged from start to finish, really from an hour before tip all the way through. Now with 8:17 to play, the U.S. trying to get this back to double digits with a bucket. Wilson drives middle, just lost it. Got it back. Attacks on Linskins and scores.
Second effort.
He's the empty girl from Branson. This ain't their local action. Oh, she got it. Damn, she won 2 in a row.
From the catch, you got to be able to collect and just go straight up. Can't rely on the officials there.
Linskins saves it. 10 to shoot. DeLar working on Thomas. Ramette 3 to shoot. Puts it on the deck. Oh, inside.
Ramette has been very impressive, though. You mentioned it earlier with the defensive end. She just made plays. She's been confident with the ball handling. She's done a little bit of everything.
Thomas, blocked, Miesemann, Wilson, around, Lloyd, bottom! Big hit for Jewell Loyd. Back to an 11-point U.S. advantage. Demoralizing after a great defensive possession for Belgium. Linskins thought about it. Miesemann working on Thomas. Likes the matchup. Fade. Short. One dashing to the rim. Transition opportunity. The U.S. capitalizes. Timeout Belgium. And the Americans open the...
Yeah, we're not giving up that lead, buddy.
Time.
On the roof, shutting. So there will have been a bit of moisture in the air. The ball won't be moving around as much, you would think, if anyone will be suited by that. Actually, both players would probably quite like it. Schmiedler doesn't have a bad indoor record, but I would have said more likely it'll be Vekic to not have to deal with the elements. Cleaner strikes. Downside is that it might make this arena that little bit more humid. Balls might fluff up a bit more, and the court then becomes a little slower, which, if that happens, Schmiedler, who it might suit. Well, I think the oohs and the ahs are due to the rain coming down and soaking some of the fans. Between the teeth right now, Vekic.
You know that my BDS is blue.
Very good and been in terrific positions, and then got a little lost. Hasn't quite been able to ride the whole way through. The momentum, that is.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you.
Wait, skate you know my beat like a baby, my baby feeling like AK, like you know things like Banksy, like you know things like like A, when I get down to this every day, yo, you get down and say, are you okay, like brother, say, are you okay, bitch, eat the pussy like I'm Nation, look at my face, bitch, 1-0 like the Matrix, I say go get you, like the trail like the witch, your sister, I want that pussy for like. But then I got the all-time Bulls again, bro.
Vekic breaks to love. Composed reaction from the Croat. Said before, sometimes wears her emotions on her sleeve.
They almost beat him. What the fuck?
A long way to go in this semi-final. But gold medal matchup. It's a little bit nearer. I'm sure she won't want anyone saying that to her right now.
Hey, wait, skate spin on my dick like a baby, my bitch ain't like AK, I need nobody to do anything, wanna get down to this every day, and then I'm gonna do it every day. Hey, bro, France is just ass. Oh my god, they're so ass, bro. Oh, then that's not the cook. And gone. Poor little baby gone. Everything getting boring.
It's an extraordinary point. It has to be the longest round of the match we've seen so far. Both players playing the baseline. So plenty of variety from Vekic early on.
Every time Pat keep going, I get another load. My bitch won't leave me alone, I fucked another hoe. I know I'm wrong, just it's how
7
I
points in a row for the world number 21 now.
If I let you go, I be walking on a thin line on my tippy toes. Different city with some different hoes. Here we go. Every time the Pat get going, I get another load. My main bitch trying to leave me alone, cause fuck another hoe. Look, maybe I know I'm wrong, but that's just how that goes. If I let you go on my tippy toes, I'm in a different city with some different hoes. I'm spending your muscle cold, and I'm going to soul, and for your other soul, and you're under my host, and you're under the road, and you're
far looking very composed. Excellent volley. Hasn't actually had to play too many volleys today. Forehand's been too good.
My main bitch trying to leave me alone because I fucked another hole. And this is how it goes.